So I'm going to do a little bit of a what is going on type thing because right now, I don't know if you've seen it too. Let me know. We're all talking about it on X. Apparently, all these really, really old stories about Meghan back when, they were first dating and she passed the Botswana test and things like that. Like all these really old 8-year-old stories are popping up, and we're all wondering why. Why? It's in the news right now that she can't get ARO off the ground. She needed another, what was it, 3-month extension? It's crazy. So she's had 2016, 8 years between first being publicly linked to Harry and now to just put out some pots of jam, sell it. It's not hard. Do legal Zoom. Make a trademark, move on, something. And instead, we're all hearing about these old stories about how Harry blew Meghan away when he whisked her off to Botswana for their third date. Now, we do have a couple of theories as to why these stories are being recycled, okay? So, special thanks to Charles's voicemail on Twitter for pointing this out. But yeah, I believe this was in the Daily Mail here. So, what's really interesting is there's also news right now about Harry and Meghan's separation. That's right. Now they are all going all out saying it's only professional. It's only a professional separation. It's not personal. They're just doing separate things for their brands because she's been struggling to have her own brand for a long time. Now they went all out. We'll do another video on that later about how so much was done to say this is Meghan Markle. She's more than Harry's girlfriend. However, again, 8 years later, doesn't seem to be taken off. And here's this fellow. Don't remember his name. Maybe you do. If you do, comment in the below. He seems to be the new young British mouthpiece for Meghan. Maybe that's just my opinion. And as always, these are my thoughts and personal opinions based off of information found in the public domain. So just practicing my free speech here, okay? So GB News has this young British guy covering, and he has some kooky things. But it's all about, during this professional separation, Meghan should come out on top. Meghan. Stop with the whole narrative that she's being oppressed by Harry, okay? You could lock Meghan in a tower, and she'd find a way to be dead center in a photo 6 miles away. All right? There is nobody holding Meghan back except, per the rumors, possibly herself, because let's face it, she's paid for the best of the best as far as PR. She's with WME, and nothing's taken off for her. But you know it is happening still, huh? The same PR stunts that we've been seeing. So, again, thank you to Charles's voicemail for sharing this article. Let's see as to why people are thinking, why they're resharing these articles. Well, Glenn says because they ain't got any new ones. And I agree. We talked about the 8 years thing. They have nothing new to offer the media. At the same time, they're trying to stay relevant. Yeah. And, for the entire world, this is what I think is going on, too. So they're announcing this big professional separation. Oh, she needs another 3 months to get her trademark right. And it's almost like, could it be a chance to relaunch Meghan Markle since it was a failure to launch her name and her own brand? Jay May says, good question. They've got nothing new, and they're trying to bring back the image of H&M as young lovebirds. Lex says they've run out of material. Office of CB says they've got nothing new to bring to the table, and Slack Alice has to be in the news. So yeah, let's recycle some crap for the sake of it. Oh, Vintage Reed, gotta follow her too, okay? Follow all these people on Twitter X if you're on that. And if not, I'm going to point out who you should, who I follow too on YouTube. There's some great content channels. Now, Sean at the Vintage Read Show, I started following her a while back because she was covering, it was like a really cool book club, okay? Where she was going through the books and she'd go through the chapters and she was highlighting the really juicy gossip. So she does an amazing job at picking up on things that is out there in the media that a lot of people don't pick up on too. And you've got to watch her gossip before bed. And the way she says sip, it's just amazing. So, and the snarky snippets, definitely go give her a watch, okay? Princess Devastellar, if she's behind it, then she's changing the narratives ever so slightly to rewrite history in some way or another. Yeah, we've seen that from her before, haven't we? There are currently 19 articles under the royal banner on the Mail Online about M and H and or H, mostly all old news. She must be paying them well. Yeah, it kind of seems that way. Why? They have nothing else to offer and trying to create the fairy tale romance narrative they've spent the last, 5 years shoving down our throats. Let's be honest about that. Because Trump got elected and they are toning down their shady behavior. Harry's so desperate to get back to the UK behind castle walls before 2025. And that's funny. Thank you, Kylie, because who just moved to the UK? Ellen, the person she was so desperate to be friends with and harped on about being a neighbor. Ellen, accused of bullying her staff and everything else, and apparently announced on her Netflix special, I'm leaving because you all canceled me. She went to the UK, so everybody's leaving America? Catherine Smith, because few persons who post photos, videos, and comments have no content. Meghan controls new photos, and they want to rehash old news, talk about what happened years ago again, and those persons comment on anything new. Meghan didn't care if she was the 50th. She just wanted an in. 50th. That's in regards to how many girls Harry took to Botswana. Look, Harry taking in a Botswana wasn't like, really you're a special type thing. So, I mean, he did it for Chelsea and Cressida and somebody else. So, yeah, I guess it was great to go, but at the same time, it's not you were the only person I've done this for. So when she says Meghan doesn't care if she was the 50th, it's because Meghan was like the 5th, I think. Del Hoffman makes you wonder, huh? I think Operation Pull Harry Out is underway. There's a lot of speculation right now that they are going to possibly bring Harry back into the fold for the royal family. So that's going to be something to watch. What do you think? Do you think that they're going to try to do that? And if they did, do you think they'd ever let him be a working royal? Or do you think they'd kind of just be like, almost like with their, how Prince Andrew is. Yeah, you're a prince. You're not official. You're not doing royal duties. Well, that one is a slap in the face for her. Agree, Herbal Tea Witch. Dennis Bibby. I know it's confusing when I think they are current stories, but why dredge up old friends? Like, who's releasing this? Over on Facebook, good to know. I'm not on it. Someone is pushing old videos with their kids. Nothing new or updated. Same old rented kids that don't age. Yeah, so she was just asked about, she was just at that event or just released those pictures of her at that event. Something about those, women welcome kitchen. It wasn't even her event, but she published it like it was. And it's not even her cookware or her line that's over there. She just popped up like, hey, let me make it all about me. Well, anyway, they were asking her what you're doing for Thanksgiving, and basically it was so generic. It's, we're going to eat food, and we're going to be a family, and we're going to play games. Like, what games? Could you tell us one? Just one? Ooh, food, like the edible kind? Nothing about recipes, nothing about, I like to make this one thing, and I'm going to share it with everybody on Netflix. No, not even dropping hints like that. It's kind of weird. Tara Kelly, that's all they have. Elizabeth Forever. Because there must be something coming down the pike that ain't pretty. Ooh, Dolly. I'm considering names for my future dog, and I really like Dolly. If she's as sweet as smart as you are, I honor my special folks when I can. Would you mind if I use yours? Not at all. I would love that. Thank you. That means so much. I was their 5th date in Changa Changa. Okay, so it took me a little bit to catch on to the whole Changa Changa thing, apparently, because let's just face it, they were saturating the media for the longest time. And apparently some scammers called Harry, they got his number somehow, and they claimed to have been with Greta Thunberg, and they were like, hey, yeah, she's over on Changa Changa, or she's going to do something in Changa Changa, do you want to be a part of it? Well, Harry, who was a geography major, allegedly, or art major, whatever, didn't know that Changa Changa wasn't a real place. So, yeah. Debbie Alport, because Meghan needs the money, Harry has left her high and dry. The public needs rest. She needs to stay off the frickin' tabloid covers for a whole week. She does. And let's face it, as much as she likes to send letters and shut things down, if she didn't want this, guys, there's no doubt in my mind, in my opinion, that she could just be like, oh, no, staying off the tabloid covers, right? I mean, all these photos, too, that are released by Archewell or something like that, she doesn't have to release those. And she held those photos. She held those photos, allegedly, the ones of that event, where she showed up at the cooking thing again. Yeah. So, because they have nothing else, that seems to be the running consensus, right? That she has nothing else. Because they have nothing else, right? I guess all the royal reporters some PTO days and have their old cut and paste articles, kind of like his proposal, so bloody unimaginative. No one wants to read about them. You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because someone shared that, I think it was Sabira on X, that Us Weekly, which looks to be Meghan's new favorite tabloid outlet, it doesn't seem to be People anymore. They're getting the exclusive now, Us Weekly. And they're the ones that just put out that magazine 100% devoted to Catherine. So funny. Yeah, no one wants to read about them. Even the people who can't stand them and rejoice in their failures have moved on. I agree. I cannot tell you. Like, we're just over it. Do something. Go fly a kite. Man, we'd love to cheer you on. No one says you have to just constantly fail and delay and procrastinate and not do a darn thing. Desperation, I could see that, trying to deflect from reality with the usual illusion of living their best lives. Yes, definitely. Look over here. Trick, Diddy Heat, Visa Secrets, tax shenanigans. Yes! Thank you for the love of fell ponies. You name it, their entire lives are shell games. I'm going to show you that in just a moment because, yeah, Daily Mail is rehashing their whole, hey, where did 4 million go in Archewell's tax returns? And it looks like now they're delayed again with filing their tax returns. I mean, if you're going to invest in something, are you going to invest in something where people constantly need extensions? They can't even get out a pot of jam. It's jam. It's homemade. You can't send out more than 2 batches, for round 2. VC, something big they're trying to hide. She's so transparent that we actually start waiting instead of being distracted. LLL lol. Harkle's obsessed with seeing their faces. Yeah, stop commenting, clicking. Yeah, I don't click anymore. I don't. I usually get my information from my friends and the followers and the people, especially my 5 anonymous friends. You know who you are. I'm gonna protect your anonymity. Stop commenting or clicking. Why are you all sharing those old stories? I'm not. I'm sharing screenshots. We do that so you don't have to click, right? I've got nothing else. Desperate to remind people they were once something big. Yeah, Sadie, I can definitely see that. Tax return to African park stories. They want them buried at the moment. I agree because they're still radio silent about African parks. And I think Harry was recently, the past 3 months in New York doing some sort of fundraiser for African parks. So nothing new, not even the kids. Yeah, it's odd. It sounds like Harry put that out. Wow. If Harry were to put that out, why would he? You think maybe he's at home getting flack? Like, again, allegedly, this is just speculation. Like, oh, you didn't give me enough time. Everybody just sees you. They don't see how awesome I am because you're a royal-born prince. Like, what do you think? What do y'all think it's like at home? I think a lot of things were planned years and years ahead. Things were put in motion years ago, but things didn't go as planned. No one thought Harry and Meghan would fail. Yeah. I think just by the law of statistics, something should have gone their way. I don't see how you can mess this up so badly. No one knows how to pivot, so they're just releasing old stuff. Prince George secondary school stories coming back up again. Yeah, maybe they're trying to outshine them, right, Royally Hunters? No new stories. Good question. Good question. They have nothing new. Attempt to get people back on their side. Yeah, coconut cake. I kind of think they might be because you, nobody. I feel like Meghan is either not memorable or she rubs people the wrong way. So she kind of just stays in limbo in the middle where either people don't know or care. Like she doesn't really have much value. Meghan has nothing. Yeah, that seems to be the most popular one. What do you think? Needs anything to stay relevant. She has no news, forced to recycle. Speculation about divorce. Yes. Nothing new. Meghan reciprocated. Yeah, she needs fuel. Totally needs fuel. Poor Harkles. Yeah, I'm totally done with that. Distract from divorce, rubber kids. I'm going to be like Steph the alternate. I do think there are children. I don't think they're hers. Or, it was a surrogate used. Okay, that's my opinion. And it wouldn't have been my opinion had it not been so strange the way the belly bump changed shapes. Same day, same hour. We'll get into that later. Bottom line, to distract. Desperate, run out of material. Yeah, so Daily Mail recently ran this story again. As you can see, look, November 23rd. Mystery of Harry and Meghan's tax return, Archewell Foundation promised to declare $4 million charity donation, but has yet to post latest records publicly. They are behind on publishing their tax information, which is really weird because wasn't it last year that they rushed to put out their Archewell charity and action impact report because Catherine had her together at Christmas come out at the same time? And it's not the first time the Daily Mail has covered that because check here the date, 29th of September. So this is a, repeat for them. Why are they bringing it up every 2 months? Like, what do they have? I'd really like to know. What are your thoughts? You think Archewell is going to declare it? Because the Royal Grift helped us all see this. The Royal Grift did a great video showing that, hey, $6 million came from Fidelity, and yet it's not shown on Archewell, so be sure to check her out. She does a far better job. She's opened my eyes to a lot of things, and she covers more than just Harry and Meghan. You know what else has been popping up a lot lately, and I am going to do a video on it. It's crazy, though, is this whole, was Meghan Markle ever pregnant? And we in the community know if you used to say, why is she holding her bump? That would get you kicked off of YouTube and it would get you kicked out of X. Years ago, you wouldn't even be able to post anything. That's not saying there was a surrogate. That's not claiming there were no children. That's not saying she was never pregnant. Just saying, why does she hold her bump? People were getting canceled and silenced. So Neil Sean recently did 2 videos talking about that one day in Birkhead where they were trying to get those pictures suppressed because Birkhead was the purple dress day with the red coat, a la Diana. She gets out, baby bump is really, really far out. While they're walking throughout this location, though, it keeps shrinking and shrinking. It almost looked like she had a 6-pack by the end of it. Well, I think it's kind of funny that all of a sudden Samantha Markle is on Dan Wooton. And Dan Wooton, bravo, man. I'm very happy for you. Because Dan Wooton, I think, was on GB News, and he was like their best, like #1 rated host. Like he had a lot of people tuning in. He covered celebrity culture and gossip, insider news, things like that. And he got canceled by Harry and Meghan, and it's wrong. And yet everything he was talking about is coming true. So now Dan Wooton has his own show. It's Outspoken. Check it out. It's on YouTube. And he has people on all the time, people from the Megxit community, people who are speaking out about the rights and wrongs in society. And now he's got Samantha Markle talking about, was she ever pregnant? Something about allegedly she went and picked up her frozen eggs after the wedding. And Samantha goes into great detail, really vocalizing a lot of people's thoughts about, was there ever anything in that belly? Because it was strange. It was really strange. And I have to say, I don't know about you, but after seeing so many people silenced, censored, and canceled and threatened over saying something like, why does the bump look smaller? Or, why is she holding it like that all the time? To see that, and then to see just a year later this incredible change of people openly questioning it, it's really interesting. I kind of wonder if something's coming down the pike about that. What do you guys think, huh? And tell me in the comments below. I, for one, think, for somebody who clamored on about, I'm going to change the monarchy, I'm going to modernize it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. We know that the monarchy does change, and the monarchy could issue new letters of patent to modernize, right? If they wanted to, I'm sure there was a way that they could say, we're going to alter the line of succession. We know not everybody can have kids, or, fertility treatments are needed, something like that, because they do reflect modern times. Look at what William's doing. I'm sure there was a way that they could have gone ahead and issued that to help support this. So if that is what happened, if Harry and Meghan used a surrogate, if they really did dupe the entire world on this, shame on them, okay? Because you really could have been, Meghan, you really could have gone ahead and been a trailblazer. You could have gone ahead and really modernized a lot of things and been the voice for a lot of people who are struggling with fertility, okay? And you took away that chance for whatever your personal reasons are, because something tells me, and this is just me, you tell me in your thoughts below, I think Her late Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II, and His Majesty King Charles III, I can see them. I can see them openly allowing them into the line of succession had it been done the right way. It's all about respect, okay? But definitely go check out this video on Dan Wooton Outspoken. I'm going to try to put some of the links in the description box below, okay? So this is just me sharing, guys. I'm not affiliated with them, but I do like their content. So if you like them too, give them a follow. Oh, and comment below if there's anybody I should be following. All right, so back to some of the comments. Nothing new. Privacy, of course. Thank you, Anne. You know, privacy, nothing new happening. Just got to see on the news. Nothing new. Uh, because until moron, I'm guessing she means Harry, shows up in New York. Medusa, guessing means Meghan, shows up in LA. There's literally nothing new to discuss. Yeah, so Meghan is supposed to be showing up at this Paley event, Paley Honors, where she is going to be either introducing, saying something on stage. God, hold the mic. Get the mic from her, okay? I'm just warning you people in advance because Tyler Perry is getting an award. Originally, it was supposed to be Harry and Meghan presenting. All of a sudden, it's only going to be Meghan, you know, professional separation, but okay. Nothing new to offer. It's to highlight that Harry was himself a shady and manipulative man. Not just Meghan was vile and vulgar. Just reminding the netizens. Someone is attempting to devalue the engagement. Him or her, I'm not so sure. Ooh. Ooh, awesome A. That's different. Yeah, I'd love to hear the Royal Rogue's thought on that. The Royal Rogue and revealing the narc. Guys, they really break down narcissists. And a lot of people allege Meghan Markle does seem to be a narcissist. Lady Colin Campbell says it too, I think. You know, that she comes off as that. And so why would they be trying to devalue that engagement, you think? That's interesting. We have a sugar comment. Here we go. Debunk Queen. The comments are quite funny in this post. I think you all forget that the Daily Fail were told they would be one of the 4 papers they would not be associated with and was sued. What on earth would make you think that Harry or Meghan told them to put this story up, clown? Okay. First of all, sugars, it's my thought. The way you come off and present things, you're not doing Meghan any favors by trying to help her come off as classy, okay? And definitely not the whole kindness and stopping the hate online. But then again, Meghan Markle hasn't come out and denounced the sugars. In fact, she and Harry have been pictured with them. Girls all screaming around, right? And I have to say, I'm pretty sure the Daily Mail has been getting a lot of source stuff. So for the whole, they claim that they were not going to be a part of them. Well, Meghan and Harry claimed that tabloid culture is a problem. And Meghan claimed that, you know, she didn't grow up with tabloids in the States, yet she's over there allegedly working with them. Right? Right, Us Weekly? Let's see. Wondering the same thing. Nothing new to offer. How romantic a trip to Botswana. Thank you, Fighting Panda. Because everybody knows there's nothing more romantic than peeing in the bushes of Botswana. Yep. Yeah, everybody, in case you missed it, guys, apparently the book Finding Freedom included, you know, tips or something from either the couple themselves or their close friends about how Lady Meghan didn't mind peeing in a bush for him because Botswana. Highlight that Harry himself was manipulative. I think we covered this before. Must be sugar alert again. Because the palace can't leak stories anymore since Harry and Meghan left. There are no leaks in California. Newsflash. I believe it was the Radar Online, which is an American thing, covered that Harry and Meghan, and we verified this through the Freedom of Information Act, were contacting the Daily Beast and telling them themselves, somebody, either themselves or their party, were telling tabloids where to find them. All right? Don't believe me? Don't care. Google it. I've got receipts. Because they've got nothing going for them and they want to be talked about. I agree, Anna. I can see that. But it always seems to be twofold, right? Yoga Ghost of Diana. I'm not going to read that one, but you're here, okay? Yeah, so someone posted, and it had nothing to do with the Megha community, but I have to say, this pic in the comment, all this constant oversaturation, and if you read everything that's out there about Harry and Meghan, it does come off as paid PR. It's nothing interesting. It's constantly, she's a Duchess of Sussex, and this is how much it costs, and blah, 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 blah. No one cares. And so when you see it being covered all the time, yeah, this picture definitely is me. If the overstimulation took a physical form, this would be it. Yes, I'd be Fizzgig from the Dark Crystal, okay? And for everybody who wants to say, oh, y'all are just, it's just the racist UK. Look, America has woken up. I know because I'm an American. And if you pay attention to the people covering it, it's America. The Hollywood Reporter said that they are canceled or that their brand is bust. Gosh, okay, and the Hollywood Reporter is a little bit more of the LA Hollywood Bible, the entertainment industry Bible, than Variety is, okay? Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Resting Dollface. I really, really love you guys. I never meant to make a channel. It was just really nice finding, like-minded people. And when you start noticing something, you can't believe how crazy it is to see you're not the only one. And then all the truth starts coming out. So thank you so much for following. And for the people who haven't been on X, I shared these two pictures because, gosh, everybody knows how much Meghan loves beige. And so this was some sort of, like, I think it was an Anthropology wreath that was duped that you can make yourself. They use the houses from Target. And so I shared this, and I shared this picture here. And I had shared, oh, yeah, I'm decorating for a beige Christmas because I'm so high class, Montecito like that. And then, having fun, which is what we do, revealing the narc, came back and she's like, hi, I did some research and I stumbled upon Meghan Markle's holiday mantle Pinterest board. And she tagged us in it. And she's really, really spot on. Check out how talented she is, okay? So here she is. Here's one of them. Yeah, guys, look what you can look forward to on Netflix. Be sure to put, mirrors up all over your mantelpiece. Make sure you have your own mic. The iron, if you go on X and check out the comments, wow, revealing you did you knocked it out of the park. The iron, all the little touches here are just amazing. So much beige for days. But yeah, the iron, it's incredible. Right? Don't you think she really nailed it? I mean, everybody said, yeah, but the iron should still be in the box. You know what? You made it beautiful. You staged it, girl. Rock on. So yeah, we had the best time. Even Steph, the alternate, was like, okay, but the beige actually looks good. Yeah, it does. The beige does look good for the Christmas stuff, right? She does like the wreath. So do I. Like, I think I'm going to make that wreath, guys. I'm working on that. I already got Amazon to deliver my bottle brush trees. I'm going to flock them. And I'll post that picture later, okay? So, guys, thanks so much. This is Resting Dollface. I love you all. I hope you all are having a great holiday season, and let me know what other things should I cover. Comment below, okay? Because I'm here to make friends and really build something together. So, oh yep. Speaking of Christmas stuff, you've got to go check out Twin Talk. I'm not spoiling it. You've got to do it, guys. Go watch it. It was great. They had their first lighting of the tree. And if I tried to tell you about it, I wouldn't do it justice. So be sure to go check it out. All right, guys, that's it for this video, and I'll be back soon. I'll talk to you later. Follow me on X. Follow me here. Like, share, and subscribe. Please, please, please comment below. And, if you want to be updated every time I upload a new video, because I've already got some recorded, hit that notification bell. You'll be the first to know, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.